Too much. That I can probably afford. And this is increasing the soft attack by another 50. Boom! Oh, tanks. Let's not. Let's not have you doing this. You guys have been beaten up pretty heavily. You are seriously lacking motorized now. I don't know why you're not getting the motorized. It's very strange. But that honestly is... Rwanda's... Oh no, it's hills. Let's just have you guys back down here in South Africa. Again, we're not actually attacking, I'm just doing this so you can be ready should I need you elsewhere. Ernst Junger wounded. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's have you halt your attacks, because a lot of you are moving around at the moment. Let you get back into position, and then we will prepare another offensive. And that should be the end of Angola. And you were injured, so we should probably replace you with George Kraut. Meanwhile, Rotterdam remains standing. Middelburg is about to fall. We're putting a heck of a lot of pressure on the rest of Belgium. And we're into Spain. One province. Oh no, just outside. Girona is going to fall soon though. Let's get the shipyards going first. I'm actually tempted to see if I can get some more. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then that way we can get 2 shipyards building at a time, which would be nice. Sorry, 2 submarines building at a time. And you guys are probably almost ready. I'm actually think I'm going to replace you with Hippel. He's going to go back to the front line up top. And then the militia can be guarded. Can be Kraut. Yeah, let's do that. You are not feeling very confident about another push. What are we short on? Artillery, light tanks, flame tanks, all of the big things. I mean, we have just done a pretty major pushback here, so it's not that surprising. We just lost our first ship in a very long time. One of my defensive ships. Meanwhile, the attack on Rotterdam continues to stall a little. He does not have much confidence, and yet... Oh, that's... Wait, is that Luanda? No, Luanda's up there. This is, however, a port. So, am I having supply issues? No, not really. These are just mountain territories. They're a bit harder to push. Mbaza Congo's not far off, though. How on earth are the Russians holding so well in the Baltic while they collapse elsewhere? Guessing they just have most of their troops over here. Whereas the Germans have just been pushing them. There's just lack of momentum. Lack of initiative. But France is looking like it's pretty much dead. Germany's up to 8 million losses. I've got almost 1 million. Meanwhile, the attack here has failed miserably. Mountains. Mountains, mountains, mountains. Ranger and jungle rat. Like, he's the perfect African warrior. The new Leto Vorbeck. Oh, you are actually successfully attacking there, so you know what? If you need more reinforcements, I will provide those reinforcements. They can keep on going in. We have sufficient guns. Alright, I think I'm going to take off some of the production on guns and add it to tanks and artillery. AA we now have enough of. Let's do something like that. Dockyards, meanwhile, still under construction. And here we go. With reinforcements coming in, Loenda's about to fall. Ah, they brought in some reinforcements of their own. That's cheating! Don't let the attack fail. You have more than enough support here. Here we go. And there it is! Ah, we were pushed out again. Angola, however, has capitulated. I think they're about to oh no, they can't uncapitulate until they've taken more of the country back. And then these guys, I want you to take this. And how are the Marines doing? Marines are not going to be too far off. We're going to need another Field Marshal soon. Meanwhile, Rotterdam has fallen. You guys are suffering from horrendous supply issues. Probably just because you are so stacked up there. So let's go ahead and mix this up a bit. Let's have you down to there, and you on to here. You lot attack to that. And then the yellows. Whoops. Cancelled their line entirely. Did not mean to do that. You attack to here. Right, let's give you a moment to reposition. France broke my encryption. Okay, I'm going to make a concerted effort to take out that pocket, and then I can turn that entire force northwards. And then start thinking about the future of the militia. And changing them to be a naval garrison force. I mean, unfortunately they still have this port that they can use to escape. If they so choose. (1,000 defense on that mechanized unit. Yeah, mechanized are good at defending. It's kind of their thing. Joe Rocks, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Did you know the submarine service in the Royal Navy is a tradition that any submarine that returns to port after sinking an enemy ship flies the Jolly Roger? That I did not know. Okay, looks like we're finally taking out the mountains. And it is really important that we take this because it's the port. You guys are attacking up there. Not exactly what I had in mind, but it's fine. Oh, we just sank some more American destroyers. Good. We're now up to 4 submarines. So we must have some Frogger Pirate 2s. Yeah, we have 1. Good. Good, 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 good. And you're level 3. And there we go. That other port has now fallen. Mbaza Congo. So now we can go and... oh no, that's further north. There's Mbaza Congo. And there it is. That pocket has been destroyed. So now I just have a very small objective for you to undertake, guys. The rest of Africa. You have an air force there. It's like 2 tactical bombers or something like that. It's hardly worth using. Hey, Nordic Monkey. Mordred, how are you doing? The Jolly Roger tradition was started during the First World War by Max Horton, who eventually would win the DSO, then the medal 1 step down from the Victoria Cross, and then a 2nd, and then a 3rd. Wow. Mittelafrika soon to become Africa. Well, it's no longer East Africa, that's true. Now, they are trying to do some pretty big hits against us, but that's just because the militia were so spread out. No, we just lost another destroyer. Friendly supremacy here is so high that they can't do any naval invasions, and I think we just sank their escort fleet. We need to send some of you guys to go and repair. In fact, I think I might even just send the majority of you to go and repair. Which won't take you very long. And you have hit level 4. Excellent. So you can now get Silent Hunter to get that torpedo reveal chance down even further. And now you are actually a really good admiral, except for the fact you've gone for full maneuver instead of attack. Well, I guess on submarines it's not bad. You can chase people down and escape more easily. Who told you to attack? Don't do that. They're attacking there again, unfortunately. But supply throughout Africa is looking pretty decent. And we've got another naval doctrine. So for this one, I think I'm going to go for battle fleet concentration, because it's still my submarines that are doing a lot of the work. Sorry, my capital ships, which are still doing a lot of the work here. Although the subs will be generating a lot of experience. Okay, are you guys in position now? Or do you need a staff office plan? You probably could do with one. Come on, people, get into position. Let's go! Now, the other thing I want to do is assign some A factory to motorized production. Say 2 of you. Yeah, because we'll start getting our rubber back again now. Oh man, you guys have driven this area into the ground, France. That's going to be some serious, serious opposition you've got to be facing. Yeah, I probably will step manpower law down again in a bit, but I don't think we're quite there yet. The fall of Kunming. For the first time since the defeat of the 3 foundries in 1681, the city of Kunming has fallen under an invader from outside Yunnan province. After losing the Wujiba aerodrome in the southeast to the Yunnan clique forces, gradually forced back along Lake Dian, only to finally break as the city's ancient walls were overrun. As the Qing government troops marched beneath the iconic Jimba Biji arches, their leaders must sit content with the knowledge they control not only the prolific Kunming arsenal, but also the terminus of the hugely profitable Kunming-Haiphong Railway. Now, apparently we are catching lots and lots of things out here. And you have leveled up. Level 6. 1 trait. Which I think is going to be Destroyer Leader. You have quite a few destroyers. Okie dokie. You failed to take the port. That's good. And I don't think I even need to do a planning prep for you. I think you're pretty much ready to give this a go. Ooh, and the Marines are here. Excellent. Let's go ahead and deploy those. That's going to be a big help. Let's put you under a different commander. What do we just recruit? Werner Schmidt, Defense and Logistics. Congratulations. Well, the militia can be under Werner Schmidt. And then we have our Marine guy, which I think can go under Richard Weinig. Yeah, amphibious, sure. And you are the Marine, so you get the colour blue. And I want you active along like this entire front here, to be quite honest. And I think I'm also going to start recruiting the other 12 Marine divisions that we're going to need. Looks like they've dug in pretty aggressively. Looks like we're being pushed again around St. Petersburg. Crazy. Oh, now that's a lot of green. There we go. Now we're pushing into France. That's better. Dutch convoys. Wait, was that Helfrich? No. Paraguayan convoys, not Dutch. Go ahead and take the train. Get yourselves into position. Then we'll planning preparation once you are in position, and we'll attack. Reports from Paris confirm the Communard's capital has been captured by advancing German troops after furious fighting across its large avenues and the Seine. Communard forces put up stiff resistance, hoping to delay the German forces for as long as possible, but they were eventually beaten back. As shocked Parisians looked on, the German army once more paraded through the same path they had during the Weltkrieg, down the Champs-Élysées towards the Eiffel Tower. This festive atmosphere finally descended into vicious urban combat with Communard resistance in the dead of the night, as German tanks easily ploughed through inefficient barricades in the large Parisian avenues. Staff office plan. Years ago. Yeah, they took a little land in Angola, but I think that was just while we were reshuffling, so it's fine. Okay. Let the reconquest begin. Of course, it starts out really well up here in the jungles. Not so well down in the south. In the hills. But we just need to keep the pressure on, and the narrower we make this front, the stronger we'll become, I think. Ireland has joined the Reichspakt. January 1946. Ireland just wants to be at the peace table when Britain falls. I see you there, Ireland. I see you. Do any of the generals have jungle fighter perk? Yep. Desna does. Jungle and ranger. He has become pretty good in this area. Infantry leader, infantry expert, trickster, improv expert, guerrilla fighter, ranger, jungle rat, organizer. The only one that I'm a little unsure about was guerrilla fighter, but I don't know what that would have been replaced with. In fact, I don't think there was anything it could have been replaced with. Common of France has capitulated. Wilhelm III has announced the cowardly Communard nation could no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of German forces throughout the country. And that means that the French units here are not going to get their resupply anymore. I mean, resupply they can get, because I don't know where the capital is now, but they've just lost all of their industry in France, which means damage done to these units is damage done. They're not going to be able to heal it. Right. We are getting some factories back as we retake bits of Africa. And with that in mind, what do we need? Artillery, infantry equipment, light tanks. Not AA. Artillery, infantry equipment, light tanks. Let's hit them with everything we've got. Just keep them pushing back. Even the militia are going in. Could have been adaptable. That's true. Yeah, that's true. In fact, yes, adaptable would have been bloody amazing for him. Terrain penalty reduction, 30%. Instead of guerrilla fighter. Unfortunately, he starts with guerrilla fighters. There's not much I could have done about that. Field hospital. Not that I'm building any. At this point, I'm just researching things for the sake of researching them. Alright, supply problems are starting to feel themselves. The nearest supply center is going to be down here. There's railway going up to Fort... Oh no, there is a supply thing in Fort Lamy. There's nothing at all in the desert. Oh, except the desert is wasteland? No. Well, that bit of the desert is Egypt. And Fort Lamy is the Federation of Chad. Doesn't look like there are very many troops defending up here. At all. And there are a lot of ships being sunk right now. We're now up to 6 submarines. Fritz Kraus continues to gain some skill. And we could do with buying in some steel. From Sweden? Yeah. Sounds good to me. Militia doesn't have battle plan. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Paraguay seems really determined to hold on to this. I was right. They have 18 divisions there for some reason. Right, and then these 2 divisions have no orders anymore. We could send them up to Russia. Work out what the hell is going on up here. Yeah, the tanks don't have an order. Well, the tanks do have an order, but they're not in this fight. Tanks are down here. Once I get to the deserts, then I can probably bring the tanks in again.